Alex Eala's remarkable campaign at the Mubadala DC Open continues to capture the attention of tennis fans around the world as she prepares for another major challenge in the quarterfinals. After producing two impressive victories against high-quality opponents, the young Filipina star now faces another difficult test against world number 1 Elina Svitolina. The match represents another opportunity for Eala to prove that her recent success against the world's elite is no coincidence and that she belongs among the top competitors on the WTA Tour. The quarterfinal showdown is scheduled for Saturday morning in Manila, giving Filipino supporters another chance to watch one of their brightest sporting stars compete on one of the biggest stages. Eala has steadily built confidence throughout the tournament, displaying maturity, determination, and composure in pressure situations. Her impressive run has already made headlines, but she now aims to extend her journey into the semifinals of the prestigious WTA 500 event. Standing across the net will be Elina Svitolina, one of the most experienced and accomplished players on the women's tour. Ranked number 10 in the world, the Ukrainian has consistently been among the elite players for several years. She is known for her incredible movement, defensive skills, consistency from the baseline, and ability to thrive in high-pressure matches against top opponents. Svitolina secured her place in the quarterfinals by defeating Polina Kudermetova in straight sets, winning 7-6-4, 6-4. Although the scoreline suggests a comfortable victory, the opening set was fiercely contested, requiring a tie-break before Svitolina eventually took control. Her experience helped her manage the important moments and close out the match efficiently. The upcoming meeting between Eala and Svitolina carries additional intrigue because the two players faced each other only recently. During the Berlin Open on grass courts last month, Eala stunned the tennis world by defeating Svitolina in the quarterfinals. That victory became one of the biggest wins of the Filipinas' young career and demonstrated that she has the ability to compete successfully against top 10 opposition. However, both players recognize that this encounter presents a completely different challenge. The Berlin match took place on grass, while the Mubadala DC Open is being played on hard courts. Different surfaces often require different tactics, movement, and shot selection, meaning both competitors will have to adjust their strategies accordingly. Following her victory over Kudermetova, Svitolina acknowledged the quality of Eala's performance in their previous meeting. She admitted that the Berlin match had been a difficult contest and praised the Filipina for playing exceptionally well throughout the grass court season. Her comments reflected both respect and awareness of the threat Eala poses. Svitolina emphasized that every match begins with a fresh opportunity, regardless of previous results. She pointed out that the change in country, city, tournament, and playing surface creates an entirely new challenge. While she hopes to draw confidence from her latest victory, she also understands that repeating success against an in-form opponent like Eala will require another outstanding performance. For Eala, confidence is certainly not in short supply. Her journey to the quarterfinals has featured victories over two highly respected opponents. She began her campaign by defeating Olympic champion Zheng Qinwen before following it with a thrilling comeback victory against Canada's Leylah Fernandez, another former Grand Slam finalist. The win over Fernandez showcased Eala's resilience and fighting spirit. She found herself under immense pressure during different stages of the match, but refused to surrender. Instead, she stayed mentally strong, trusted her game plan, and gradually shifted the momentum in her favor to complete one of the most memorable victories of her season. That triumph over Fernandez also served as a measure of redemption. Having previously suffered defeats against the Canadian, Eala demonstrated how much her game has evolved. Her improved consistency, smarter decision-making, and growing confidence under pressure allowed her to reverse earlier disappointments and secure a hard-earned victory. Throughout the tournament, Eala has displayed impressive all-around tennis. Her aggressive baseline game has been complemented by improved defensive skills, better serving, and greater patience during long rallies. These qualities have enabled her to compete successfully against experienced players who have spent years at the highest level. Another noticeable aspect of Eala's performances has been her mental strength. Rather than becoming overwhelmed by the reputation or ranking of her opponents, she has approached each match with belief and confidence. This mindset has allowed her to play freely while executing her game plan with remarkable discipline. The quarterfinal against Svitolina will test every aspect of Eala's game. The Ukrainian's consistency often forces opponents into extended rallies where patience becomes essential. Eala will need to balance aggressive shot-making with intelligent point construction if she hopes to repeat her earlier success. Physically, the match is expected to be demanding. Svitolina is widely regarded as one of the fittest athletes on the WTA Tour, capable of retrieving seemingly impossible shots and extending rallies until opponents make mistakes. Eala must therefore maintain both physical endurance and mental concentration throughout the contest. Tactically, Eala's powerful forehand and willingness to attack early in rallies could prove to be important weapons. She succeeds in dictating play and preventing Svitolina from settling into long defensive exchanges. She may once again place significant pressure on the experienced Ukrainian. Svitolina, meanwhile, will likely enter the match determined to avoid another defeat against the Filipina. Having already experienced Eala's aggressive style in Berlin, she is expected to make tactical adjustments designed to neutralize the young star's strengths and exploit any weaknesses that appear during the match. Beyond the immediate result, the contest represents another valuable learning experience for Eala. Competing regularly against top 10 players accelerates a young player's development by exposing them to the highest standards of professional tennis. Every point, rally, and match contributes to her continued growth as a future contender. The stakes are particularly high because a semi-final place awaits the winner. Reaching the Final Four of a WTA 500 tournament would mark another significant milestone in Eala's rapidly developing career and provide additional ranking points that could further improve her position in the world rankings. Awaiting the quarterfinal winner will be another difficult challenge. The semifinal opponent will come from the match between Italy's Elisabetta Cocciaretto and world number 13 Naomi Osaka. Both players possess considerable experience and quality, ensuring that the road to the championship remains extremely competitive. For Filipino tennis, Eala's continued success carries enormous significance. Her achievements inspire young athletes across the Philippines and demonstrate that players from the country can compete successfully against the world's best. Each victory increases interest in tennis and provides hope for the sport's future development. Fans in the Philippines have closely followed every step of Eala's remarkable journey. Social media has been filled with messages of encouragement as supporters celebrate each victory and eagerly anticipate her next match. The excitement surrounding her performances reflects the growing belief that she can achieve even greater milestones. International observers have also taken notice of Eala's progress. Consecutive victories over elite opponents have earned praise from tennis analysts, who increasingly view her as one of the sport's most promising young talents. Her fearless approach and technical improvements continue to impress experts around the world. As the quarterfinal approaches, expectations continue to rise, but Eala has consistently shown an ability to remain focused on the task at hand, rather than becoming distracted by external attention or growing popularity. Whether she defeats Svitolina once again or not, Eala has already demonstrated that she can compete with the very best players in women's tennis. The upcoming clash between Alexandra Eala and Elina Svitolina promises to be one of the standout matches of the Mubadala DC Open quarterfinals.